She was brainwashed by her mother. She realized her family was going to die, and she was a first-generation Chinese immigrant. That is what makes Amy Tan Amy Tan. Amy Tan is a popular Chinese-American author. Born on February 19, 1952 in Oakland, California, Tan spent her childhood in the San Francisco Bay Area. At 15, Tan's father and brother died of brain tumors, and as a result, her mother moved to Europe. By the time she reached high school, Tan had moved into a succession of 12 homes. After returning back to America for college and university in 1983, Tan became a freelance writer, working with major companies such as IBM and AT&T. In 1985, Tan joined a writing group for writing fiction. Finally, in 1989, Tan published her magnum opus, The Joy Luck Club. Despite being nominated for the National Book Award and the International Orange Prize, Amy Tan's success still came with hardships. Growing up in the 1950s at the start of the Vietnam War, Tan's Asian American identity forced Tan to see the world from a minority's perspective. She was constantly getting made fun of for her fractured or broken English. Tan's mother's Chinese ideologies only made matters worse. Consequently, Tan had many indoctrinating experiences as a child, such as her childhood toy that stated, "IQ test say you become brain surgeon, so study rots." Tan also realized that her parents were full of lies. She found out her mother had been to jail and was suicidal, and that both her parents were illegal. All of these family issues unfolded on Tan when her brother and father died of brain tumors when she was only 15. This resulted in Tan moving into 12 different homes, stripping away her steady life and sense of belonging. Her family members' deaths also implanted a constant fear of death into Tan's young mind. The adversities Amy Tan faced while growing up significantly influences her writing in character, conflict, theme, language, and creativity. As a result of growing up as an Asian American female, many of Tan's characters are also Asian American females, such as Waverly and Jing Mei. Tan's domestic issues are reflected in her work as well. In the case of her 1985 short story, Rules of the Game, Tan illustrates the conflict between a traditional Chinese mother and her Chinese American daughter. This is a direct representation of Tan's own dynamic between her and her own mother's cultural conflict. Her emotions are evident in the line, "We not concerning this girl not have concerning for us." By utilizing her characters and conflicts, Tan aims to display the theme of American culture versus Chinese culture. More importantly, Tan yearns to uncover the ambiguity of culture, and how no culture is better than another. This is especially apparent in the Joy Luck Club's characters' inner conflicts. In her writing, Tan plays with broken English to demonstrate how immigrant people's grammar should not be made fun of, since communicating ideas is all that actually matters. Tan's ideas are conveyed through her transparency and creativity. Tan credits her father's death for her creativity, saying, "You become very creative in a survival sense," and "There is uncertainty in everything, and that is good, because then I will discover something new." Amy Tan was only able to write notable works such as The Joy Luck Club, Sakwa, and Where the Past Begins, thanks to her difficult past pushing her beyond her limits. Amy Tan is Amy Tan because she was pressured by her mother, she watched her family die, and she was a Chinese American female. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.